Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. And here we are, episode number 3, if memory serves me correct, of Professional Real Estate Babble. Boy, again, every time I start off the video, I think to myself, am I making fun of myself, or is this just the style? And again, I always have to remind myself that what most people have asked me to do is give them the facts and just be myself. And that kind of segues into this whole episode. We actually asked some of our past clients and actually some of the customers we just met. And if you're unfamiliar with that terminology, I know it sounds like the same thing, but the way you look at it are some people are your clients and you may have known them, in our case or my case, for decades, and have sold multiple properties, bought or sold multiple properties, to their friends, themselves, the family members, aka referrals. And then there's customers who you meet online, or you meet, and hopefully I get a chance to meet you through these videos, or at least talk to you through these videos. But you meet people that, for lack of a better word, you have to earn the trust. Whereas, again, going back to some of the clients you have or we have, you continue to maintain the trust. But in any event, we've asked both of them for a couple of, for lack of a better word, bullet points or discussion points on where or what we'd like to talk about. And I do, as now this video, I'm just trying to just go off memory and talk about what comes in naturally. But as you get older, two things happen. The camera adds a little weight to your face and the rest of your body. And I think I mentioned that in a previous video. And the other thing is you can't remember everything you're going to say, but also I don't want to, for example, for this series, I don't want to sound scripted or really go off a script. So I'm just kind of doing my thing, and hopefully it all works out. But I did take some bullet points, and from time to time I'll just kind of glance at them or look at them. So bear with that if you would. I guess it's my style just to talk. Thus, again, the name of this is Professional Babble. So do me a favor. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them below and I'll get back to you ASAP. If you'd want to just reach out and talk the talk, or I guess nowadays text to text, all of my information, again, can be found below in the description. So have at it. That's what I'm here for. Love what I do. Couldn't think of anything more than I'd like to do than help everybody with Valley of the Sun, aka Arizona, real estate. Be it buy it, sell it, invest it, etc., etc. So diving right into it, one of the, I don't want to say first questions, but one of the first comments a customer made, somebody that we, just kind of met and we're working with now to find them. I believe it's a second home or a vacation home, and or both. But when we asked them, what's your key concern when you're looking for an agent or you're looking for help in the real estate field or market, their very first answer, and it was without hesitation. So it's one of those things you almost know is the truth, or maybe not the truth, but it just came honest right off the top of the head. And they said, just would be nice. And I guess I got lucky, or it's my skill set, or it's what my claim to fame is, when somebody answers the phone and you get instant service. So the first thing I had written down is answer your phone. And that's kind of what the first part of this subject or this first video will be all about. I don't like to dwell on, per se, real estate. We're not here to, for lack of a better word, tout our services. Clearly, you found us online or YouTube for real estate, so you know what we do, or you know who we are, and or both. But I like to say that we're helping the common good or the common cause by just figuring out what everybody likes. And so what came in number one, or what the first and most popular, I should say that, although I said it was one person, it was kind of the majority of the comments kind of circumvented or circled around the fact that people just wanted good customer service and start off by Jesus, answer your phone. And I guess I thought that was just such an easy, honest answer. But then I thought to myself, it also rings true to what I like, or maybe everybody likes. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to throw certain companies under the bus, but every now and then when I call a service that I need and I get the busy signal and believe it, it's still out there, the busy signals, or I get the estimated wait time, and I always crack up over that. Not like I have a stopwatch on them, but when they say 3 to 4 minutes, I'm like, ooh, it's been 3 minutes, and now they're saying we'll be with you in 5 more minutes. I'm like, oh, well, wasn't that just okay? And then you get it again. I'm like, I'm thinking this is a pre-recording every couple of minutes to tell me it's going to be a couple more minutes, but I mean, God, I hate to say it is what it is, but that's what it is. So number one, I guess, answering the phone was most important. And I guess that makes sense if you think about it. If me, an agent, doesn't answer my phone, there's a lot of other agents that may. And here's where that concerns me a little bit, if I can break it down. I always am available, and I mean that, to answer my phone. It's sitting right next to me. I'm looking at it as we record, just in case I have to jump on or jump off the line, hit pause, and take a call for a client that, is in need. But my point is, if I don't answer that phone, or if an agent doesn't answer that phone immediately, a person or you may think, well, you know what? They didn't answer. I'm going to go on to the next person. That's fine. I really don't know how everybody does their searches for, in this case, a real estate agent. I think most go by reviews, and we're blessed, or we've earned the right to say we have the most positive reviews on most of the major third-party real estate sites. So when that happens, or when reviews are, brought into the mix, I feel confident that hopefully people reach out to us, and when they reach out to us, I'll answer the phone. But if we don't, or if they don't, at least I feel we have a fighting shot that they'll be like, well, I'll leave a message and or text and see how long it takes. And again, not a bragging here or boasting for our team, but we traditionally answer immediately and or get back to people very quickly thereafter. So that's a bullet point that I think would fall into any category. And again, the title of this video, Professional Babble, I think I just proved it to be accurate in title, but that's exactly what I want to get across. Bullet point number one, with whatever business you're in, if you're not answering the phone, I don't know how you're going to be able to take that next step. And, based on that next step, or the next thing that we were asked was, hello, everyone. I'm Shawn Rogers, Realtor and lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes team here in the Valley of the Sun, Arizona. If you're thinking about buying, selling, renting, or investing, please reach out to me. All of my contact information could be found in the descriptions of our videos below, and we'd be more than happy to get you moving. As always, thank you for watching our videos and supporting our channel. Remember to keep a lookout for other links to videos that we think you'll enjoy. Till next time, take care. God bless America. Talk to you soon. Why doesn't somebody, or what they prefer when you answer, is to just be upfront, be honest, and be kind. And I know that sounds like a broad stroke, but if you're encompassing everything in real estate, and again, I'll just stick to what I know, real estate, I have to remember, and I do remember, and when I'm speaking to newer agents or just people in general that are interested in the field, I have to remember, or I have to tell them, and or both, that not everybody's a professional in this field. Again, just sticking with Arizona real estate. So when I'm speaking or talking to people, I try to break it down on a common level that they would understand. And I always go back to like an auto mechanic. I can bring my car to the shop, and they can do the old, wait in the waiting room, and we'll give you a call when it's done, or just knock on the glass and, Mr. Rogers, do you have a second to let us show you something? And I already know off the top of my head they're probably going to be, showing me what they've found, which that's what they do as professional mechanics. And when they're pointing at things, I'm internally chuckling when they're saying, "Oh, you see that problem right there? You see what I'm saying, or you see what I'm pointing to?" I have no idea what you're pointing at. I mean, the engine or what's under the hood. And I'd like to think I know a little bit about auto mechanics, but I'm certainly not going to be answering probably or understanding to the level that they're explaining or thinking that I'm going to respond to them. So traditionally, again, being honest, and it works both ways. I very quickly say, I'm really not sure what I'm looking at specifically. Could you break it down? And then they traditionally chuckle, which is on a side note, you want to find, a mechanic that you trust. I guess a lawyer, a CPA, a doctor. I usually repeat this kind of in other videos because it holds true. So you build that trust with that person. So going back to the mechanic story, traditionally my mechanic will chuckle and say, "Oh, that's right. You really don't know much more than to pop the hood." And that's pretty darn accurate. And they start explaining what it is in the layman or the common tongue that I need to be aware of in reference to my vehicle. So going back to the be kind and be courteous and speak in the common tongue, that's what I try to convey when I'm talking real estate to people. Very easily, an agent could get caught up in just speaking acronyms and terms and law and all of the contract details that come along with a typical buy and or sell transaction. And I think that's typically where you see a client kind of go foggy or deer in the headlights. And over the years, I've learned to just scale that down. And I always add the fact that if at any point, and I already talk pretty quick, but again, I adjust that as need be, believe it or not, I do. But I also want them to understand when I'm done explaining or answering a question, for them to acknowledge the fact that they understand it. And I'll actually repeat that and say, are you sure? As I'm not second guessing your answer, I just want you to feel comfortable that how I'm answering questions to some of, or in fact, maybe one of the biggest financial investments or purchases or sales of your life, that you understand what I'm talking about. And that way we can move forward on the next step. Because believe it or not, much like anything, we take everything step by step. So you don't have to remember every part of the contract and every part of the process, be it buying and or selling. I always want our clients to understand that we know what we're doing. In fact, that's one of my other bullet points, is when asked what is another key concern or what do you look for when hiring or bringing on board a real estate agent and or in our case team, what else would you look for? And what came in, I think it was number 3, and let me just look at that real quick. Yeah, what came in number 3 is, protect us, guide us, and help us. And again, although that comes in as a trilogy, it really does, again, fall into the same category of you're the professional, Shawn, and or whomever on the Mr. Rogers Homes team with West USA. I always have to make sure I plug that in there or say that, because I'm so proud of my team or the team. I'm so proud of being part of West USA Real Estate. And just blessed to have the support of my family. Hi, Mom, my beautiful wife, and just the whole rest of the team. Without, again, segueing again. But keep in mind, everybody, if the title is Professional Babble, you are getting what I'm offering. I was going to say you get what you pay for, but this is free. But at least I'm telling you what you're going to listen to, me babbling. And, of course, that's what I'm doing. So trying to hold true. Back in the days, you said what you did and you did what you say. And I'm pretty sure when you're done watching this video, hopefully you got a chuckle. More importantly, you got the feeling or the understanding that I love what I do and I'm here to help you with, again, getting through any of your, Arizona real estate needs. But going back to that second question, when they say help us, guide us, protect us, those three things are very important. People trust you, or they need to rely on you. There's nothing better than, understanding. And I'm saying it from my point of view. When I go to, let's say, the doctor, I'm not quite sure I understand half of what he might be saying, but over the years, I do my best to explain what is making me feel good, what may ail me, and what made my body ache, et cetera, et cetera. And when I explain that to my doctor and he explains back, and again, I guess in the common tongue, do this, don't do this, take this. I mean, I understand that. And when they're explaining it that way, I then feel more confident that when I leave, I'm on the path to recovery. So again, when an agent is out there working with a client, especially, again, the agents in our team, we want our clients to make sure that they can ask us any questions, that we'll always be responsive and answer our phones or our emails as quickly as possible, and that we are there to protect them, guide them, and overall help them. It may sound like a broken record, but when you're, again, buying and or selling a property, and let me throw this in there as well, or relocating, I'll say a good majority of the people on our team are not native to Arizona. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. Go Bills. My wife, for example, is from Chicago. She's a big Bears fan, talking football here. But the point of all that is a lot of people moving from different parts of the country have no idea what they're in for, be it the Arizona summer or where a good place to eat is, how to maintain a pool in Arizona, just little things that you would not think of. They would like that knowledge, and that's what we provide. I guess, although we're by no means doctors, we are, helping you get to the end zone, sticking with the football theme, when it comes to real estate. So we have to do our best to get the win for you, get you in, and hopefully get you in for the win, and do it in a way that is healthy. And what I mean by that is buying and or selling property, throwing in moving across the country. And let me just plug another thing here while I get a chance. We have an absolutely gorgeous and free Arizona relocation guide. It's in the it's in the top comment below the first description. You just click on that link, enter, I think, your name and email, and we send you that relocation guide. But going back to the story, if you're buying and or selling and moving across the country, many, many times you have no idea, what it all entails. So you want to make sure that whoever is going to help you knows how to properly help you. So I hope that all makes sense in the realm of it all, because what I'd like these videos to do is not so much say, again, now it's going to sound like I am saying this for this reason, but what I will do is leave a little bullet point slide sheet.
As Shawn promised, here are our many accolades. Please read through them. Whatever your Arizona real estate needs are, the Mr. Rogers Homes team of experts will get the job done. We look forward to working with you.
My point is, our team's earned our stripes. We're one of the top teams in Arizona. We have just the most positive reviews. We know every little nick and cranny, if that's apropos to say, about real estate, buying, selling, renting, investing, property management, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But my point is, you could look at the different accolades that we have, and feel free to, whether it's Google us or, go to our fan page on Facebook, or, please, 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 I'm almost begging you, and I always forget to do this, but click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That's how we, I guess, grow the channel. I always joke and say I'm not trying to be a YouTube rock star. That's really not the intention of my videos. The videos are to get out in front of you and help you with your Arizona real estate. And even if it's nothing more than you going on our channel and you clicking one of the playlists, we have a beautiful, which is, I'm trying to think, Arizona hiking, or hiking Arizona. We have another playlist that's all golfing, so different golf courses, and they're short videos, but they show you different, again, golf courses or different hikes that people take here. One of our agents on our team, Mr. David Halka, is I would say an expert hiker, and kind of walks you through live hikes. Very interesting, and the scenery is breathtaking on both the golf videos and the hiking videos. So check those out. And then of course we have, your real estate advice, which I hope this falls under. And then there's other listings of neighborhoods and the houses we have for sale. But overall, just a catch-all channel for real estate. And that's what our intention was. So we try to break it down and cover all areas. And this one is just, hey, if you wanted just to pick somebody's brain about real estate or know what the behind the scenes systems are, feel free, because again, it's not so much rocket science as the saying goes, but it's in my heart of hearts, and I have to be true to this. Helping people with real estate is what I love to do. And I know it's a serious thing, or it's very important, and it's making the right moves is what people want in this profession or in the realm of real estate. And without going in on a side note, I'll just add to say that in this day and age, I'd like to keep my word. I like to do what I say and say what I do, as I previously mentioned. But let us earn that trust, and let us help you with all of your needs, because it could be scary. As I mentioned, many of our agents made the moves here from other states. And I remember when I moved from upstate New York to Arizona, there was a lot of things that I knew real estate, but there was a lot of things that I just wish somebody would have told me. Maybe it was just simply where to get the best pizza. That would have helped, being that I'm a big connoisseur of pizza. So with that, I will end this video. It was just there or made to help you out or help us out. And again, it wasn't scripted. It was just some of the most common questions or comments that our customers or clients asked, and I tried to bullet point them the best I could to answer for you out there. And again, it really wasn't statistics on the housing market. Matter of fact, we have those videos as well, where we can tell you if the market, or we can't tell you anything. I don't have a magic wand or crystal ball, but being on a top team and being with a top firm, I'm fairly certain that when we give you real estate advice and statistics, facts and figures, they are accurate. So again, we know real estate and we know how to help you. And that's, again, ultimately, and I'll say it over and over, what these videos are all about, to help you in real estate. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me. I'm doing my best learning YouTube, learning videos and lightings and cameras, and, God, without boring you to death, I just want you to know that this being a good way to get the word out, I'm here for you. So until next time, you take care. If you need anything, you know how to contact me. And again, the best reward I could ask for is just hit a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe. And maybe even take a moment and share the video if you like it. But in any event, take care, and I'll talk to you again soon.